School SMG деген Teacher Матисакова Гүлзар Asilna. Grade 9, Lesson 9B. The theme of our lesson, Past Perfect. Hello, my dear students. How are you? How is your health? I hope you're ready for today's lesson, and I want you to take out your books and open them. The objectives of our lesson: recognize the rule of using past perfect. Read a story about shoplifting. Write sentence using past perfect. Past perfect. Reading task. What did the man steal? Who do you see here? What is he carrying? Why is he carrying? Answer these questions, please. Last weekend, a very large man walked out of a shopping center in Moscow with a cash machine on his shoulders that weighed 90 kilograms. He had entered the shopping center and had pulled the cash machine out of the wall fortunately. A shop assistant had seen the crime and called the police. They arrested the man later as he was trying to put the cash machine into his car. The man later told the police that he had trained as a sumo wrestler. Do you believe this man? Do you think the man just tried to train as a sumo wrestler, or he was stealing? We form the past perfect with had or hadn't plus past participle. When I got home, the thieves had stolen my motorbike. Look at the timeline. Past, now, future. Do you see them? The action happened between past and future. The thieves stole my motorbike. Then he got home. I got home. Yeah. We use the past perfect to talk about an event that happened before another event in the past. He remembered that he hadn't locked the doors. Had they already finished eating when he arrived? Past perfect forms. Subject plus had plus verb 3 plus OPT. I think it's not it's clear for you. OPT, object, preposition and time expressions. Subject plus had not plus verb 3 plus OPT. This is negative sentence. And the answer, yes, I had. No, I hadn't. Interrogative sentence or question sentence. Had plus subject plus verb plus OPT. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. She had arrived. If the verb is regular, you just add the ending ed, as he arrived. A negative sentence, she hadn't arrived. Interrogative sentence or question sentence, had she arrived? Past perfect, with irregular verbs. She had gone. She hadn't gone. Had she gone? Past perfect time expressions. We tend to use the following time expressions with the past perfect: already, never, just, by the time, after, before, until then. She had already seen that film. She had just seen that film. She had never seen the film. Past perfect uses an action that happened before another action in the past. Look at the example. He had worked very hard before he finally won. He had worked, first action, and the second action is won, the result of action. An action that happened before a specific time in the past. They had already scored before the 9 o'clock break. A specific time happened before specific time. So they had already scored before 9 o'clock. Past perfect examples here. Mike had finished his homework before he watched television. My mom had left before I woke up. The snow had started to fall before Christmas Eve. The team had finished practice before 10 o'clock. She had never visited Africa before her trip in 2009. Sam had seen the red car before he ran into it. Past perfect activities. Past simple or past perfect. You should complete this sentence on your on your copybook. Jay had a bad day. Now I'm going to explain with the examples about Jay. Jay had a bad day. Jay was tired of being a superstar, so he decided to become a teacher. It was his first day as a teacher yesterday, but he seemed to have a bad day. Let's see what happened to him. Please make a sentence for each picture with past simple. 8 past 10, 10 past 8, and 9 o'clock. They had a bad day. Example 1. They had to work at 10 past 8. Example 2. They left for work at 9 o'clock. Run through a red light. Jay ran through a red light at 9:30. Get a ticket. Jay got a ticket from the police officer at 9:35. Arrive. J arrived at school at 10 o'clock, but no students were there. J had lunch at 12 o'clock. Wallet and steal. Jay's wallet was stolen, but he didn't know about that. Go to pay. Jay went to pay the bill at 12:40. Jay's car was towed away at 12:50. Restaurant. Leave. Jay left the restaurant at 1 o'clock. Cinema. Jay planned to go to the cinema with his wife at 6 o'clock. The movie started at 18:20. Jay was late, so his wife left at 18:30. Jay finally arrived at the theater at 18:40. Jay went home sadly at 19 o'clock. It was really not Jay's day. If you noticed, all the sentences were in past simple. Now, looking at the picture, let's try to make it past perfect. Jay had a bad day. Till now, we have learned about Jay's bad day. How about making sentence with past perfect tense according to the pictures? Past perfect tense. Use the past perfect tenses of the verb to show that one action was completed before another. Use had with the past tense form of the verb to form the past perfect tense. Everyone had fallen asleep by the time the 11 o'clock evening news began. Everyone had fallen asleep first, then the news began. Jay ran through a red line at 9:30. Jay got a ticket from the police officer at 9:35. Look, the sentence with past perfect. After Jay had run through a red line. This is first action in the past. He got a ticket from the police officer. This is the second action, the result of a first action. You see? Jay had to work at 8:10. Jay left for work at 9 o'clock. Answer. When Jay left for work at 9 o'clock, he had been working. When Jay arrived at school at 10 o'clock, his students had left. When Jay went to pay the bill, he found that his wallet had been stolen. When Jay left the restaurant, his car had been towed away. When Jay arrived at the theater, his wife had left. This is the end of our lesson. Do your tasks on your student's book and complete your workbook. Exercises 4, 5, 6, 7 will be your task from student's book. Complete them, and the rest of the exercises you will write on your copybook. The lesson is over. Goodbye.